I have been in war for 2 days firing arrows at my enemies and sometimes my friends. Whoops. Burning my enemies with huge boulders and running head-on into a battle with my commander. Rome Total War Arena does have many interesting ways you can play, and it takes a lot of the fun stuff from the Rome Total War game. This is war, and war is brutal. I have to admit, when I first started, I thought to myself, oh, yet another of those World of Tank games. And in many ways, it also is. If you've played World of Tanks, World of Warships, and what else is out there, you'll pretty fast feel at home in this game. But even though it's similar, I still feel it's also very different. You could start out with being able to pick 3 free commanders so you can try different ways to play the game. And of course you can buy gold so you can unlock other commanders, like Julius Caesar. There's also premium you can buy, which gives you 50% extra EXP, so you level up faster. And I know the company needs to make money, but it's also what I like least about the game, that you can pay to progress faster. Now it's not pay to win, because you'll still need EXP to level up, but it definitely helps being a premium player if you don't want to grind your life away. I've been playing for 20 hours and been trying 3 different commanders, and it's hard getting enough EXP to level a commander up, to the interesting part that is. So my first advice to you, if you decide to play it, think about what your commander can pick. Look at the higher levels of what the commander can get of neat things. Like I picked an archer lady, and while she was really good in the beginning, she's really hard end game because you can't run by yourself, since meeting a pack of cavalry will definitely kill you. Not paying attention will definitely kill you, and a lot of infantry in higher levels have much better armor, so you need to be on their flank or behind them to kill them. Some of the other commanders can get savage dogs, elephants, and you can get catapults as well. The commander I picked, well, she can get really hardcore archers, but I had hoped for some more interesting stuff. Rome Total War Arena is pretty polished, and the music is interesting when you play, the sound effects are kind of cool, and the graphics is decent. Now I would have wished for you could use the environment more. You can't enter buildings or crouch behind things. You can, however, hide in the tall grass and forest, which is pretty cool and can be used for ambushes. Cooperation is key and very important in this game, and that is both a strong side to the game but also a downside, because if you aren't in a party with friends, you can get into several games where people just do their own thing, where people don't protect their flanks, don't protect support, and just run around not being a team player. In Total War Arena, that gets you killed very easily. There are 3 conditions to winning a match: total annihilation, second, time runs out, and third, capping the enemy base. To me, it seems the base capping needs to be adjusted a bit, because it's usually how a match ends. Some guy with cavalry runs to the enemy base, and if they don't have any defense, which seems to be pretty normal, they'll just have the base capped before anyone can run back. The enemy can still have 200, 300, 400 troops left, but it won't matter since they're not fast enough to get back to the base. Now I could argue that it's their own fault, and I have had it happen to myself as well, losing because we forgot to defend, but in a way I would rather have a cool fight than just winning because someone slipped through undetected. I've had matches end in 3 minutes, and since getting a match started takes like 3 to 5 minutes, it gets a bit annoying if it ends so fast. I am hoping that in later game, the player can use more formations, but I think it's more an ability a commander has than something everyone can do, which is a bit of a pity, because the tactical part of the game would get way deeper if you can pick maybe 3 different formations for your squad. All in all though, I really enjoyed the game. Even losing was sometimes fun. Sitting there all concentrating and forgetting to look at your map and just get trampled to death from the left by enemy cavalry. But it's a game you have to put some hours in before it really gets fun. Where I am now, I can meet different enemies. Like I said earlier, when you get shot the first time by that burning rock and losing half your squad, that's something you'll remember. Or when you first meet that elephant. It's a cool addition and gives good variety to the game. In the beginning, the biggest threat is archers, but I feel if your team is not great in later levels, it's pointless being an archer. So, should you play it? Yes! If you like tactical top-down games set in a medieval time, I think you'll get some enjoyment out of this. Can you get some friends to play with you? You can really dominate the map. Best of all, it's going to be free. I haven't encountered any bugs yet, so that is a good thing as well. Now thank you for staying with me in this video, and if you aren't already hitting that red subscribe button down below, it really helps my channel and also notifies you when I release my next video. You are of course also very welcome to like and comment on the video, and if you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear them. Take care.